tough like butter, like a criminal under... Okay, here you go. Jack London's White Fang. Let's get this started with right now. Alright, firstly, I have a few things in mind that I'm actually going to have to talk about. First off, we're going to have to talk about Jack London's White Fang today. And yes, it's a pretty good story, and I'm going to split it into two pieces, because apparently that's what the person behind me wants. First off, we have a summary. Parts 1 to 3, and here actually can be split off into its own 3 parts. Birth of White Fang, survival of White Fang as a cub, and his first interaction with humans, aka Native Americans, also known as Indians. Boo for all those people who actually watch pop culture and has a bunch of racist regimes inside them, because this is like 19th century America. It's the 1890s in Canada, to be honest. And of course, a lot of other people actually do things themselves too. But right now, I'm going to talk to you guys about summary. First off, we have White Fang. White Fang is a cub. Basically, there's two people, and they go ahead and are on a sleigh. And they're like, yeah, the wolves are here. Are you sure you do not want to shoot them? Yeah. I only have 3 rounds of bullets. Are you a madman? Yes. I'm not going to shoot a wolf just for fun. And goes ahead, does all that, and they start complaining about it and saying, those wolves are darn smart. Those darn wolves are smart. They'll keep away from the fire. And they're like, hey, and then one of them goes ahead and feeds their dog, and they're like, hey, and they're like, hey, Henry? Yeah? Hey, yeah, Bill? How many dogs do we have? 6? Because, some of them were attacked by dogs? Well, now we've got 7. What? Are you sure? And he goes ahead and pulls all the dogs that are chained together back, and they find a little she-wolf. And the she-wolf goes ahead and they're like, what the F? Okay, I guess I'll still... Okay, and then one of the dogs are like, yip, and breaks free and goes after and they're like, okay, what the heck is going on? And then later, they go ahead and feed them, and then next thing that happens is they go back to sleep, and then Bill goes ahead and looks at the wolves, and they're like, hey, Bill, how many dogs do we have? Do you know what just happened? I'm guessing nothing has happened. Actually, there's 7 again. What the F? And he goes to sleep. Alright, next thing that happens is that they just go ahead and routine and like, Henry? And then Henry's like, Bill, yeah? So, something's happened again. Is there 7 more dogs again? No, the opposite. There's 5. What? And he goes ahead and looks at it, and like, hey, whatever his name was, is missing. He was dumb. He's probably he probably is already in their mouths by now. And they're like, yeah, he was stupid. Let's just keep going. And they go ahead and keep going on a journey to bury their friend. And then they're like, Bill... Yeah, and then Henry's like, Bill? Yeah? There's 4. What? They look in line. Okay. That one started. He was the leader. How did he? And then they look at the wolf and they're like, oh, it's a she-wolf. Ah. So basically, they probably guess the she-wolf's plan. They lure them in to, beautifulness, and they go into head, and the next thing they know that they're like, the beautifulness is gone, and they're all like, eat, and they're gone. And I'm blink of a second, and then they witness this happening, and they're like, Doughboy, come back here. Like, I want to be with her. And he goes ahead, like, Snarl, it's eaten. What? And they're like, what the hell should happen? And he runs away. The dog runs away, and they're like, shoot him. And I think it was Bill. Yeah, Bill runs off with them with a gun. And however, Henry just sees a wolf going behind him, and they're like, what the? Henry! Bill, get back! Too late. Oh, come on. And then, well, they find Bill dead. He's killed by the wolves. At least they're eating full. And the next thing, we actually go ahead and find that the man, Henry, is saved by a bunch of another group of expeditioners. Alright, next thing that happens is this. So, basically, we go into the wolves' perspective now. The she-wolf goes ahead and takes 3 males with them. And then the males fight for each other. And then one survives. And that guy's one eye. One eye, basically, as his name suggests, has one eye. And they go ahead and become mates. And basically, they go into having kids. And so, basically, they have puppies together. They went ahead, get puppies together. And they're like, okay. And the mother's like, how dare you get close to my kids? You're not even related. What a shame. They are related. And they're like, all right, you can live with me. So, they went ahead, go into each other affectionately, do a lot of things. And then the kids start growing up. All of them basically have their mother's dog-like experience, because their mother is actually half dog and half wolf. So each of them got a quarter dog in them because their father's a full wolf. However, only one of them, the gray kid, actually looks completely like their father. The only difference is that guy has that guy has 2 eyes, not 1 eye like his dad. And he's the only one who actually acts like a wolf. He's the one who actually was able to play the fastest, he was the strongest, and he was also the greatest of the kids too. Of the puppies too. Also, next thing that happens is that he realizes that he's the only one. A famine happens, and then every puppy goes ahead and tries to get some milk. However, it doesn't work because they have no meat, and they go ahead and do all this routine. Eventually, after 2 famines, every puppy is dead except for the gray kid, and then the dad, One Eye, is killed by a lynx. And so the puppy and the mom are the only ones who are actually here now. So they go ahead into survival. Kiche goes ahead and saves the gray kid from another lynx, and then another lynx, and then however she gets serious injuries and she's taken care of by the gray kid, who is actually pretty nice for a change. And then afterwards, as soon as she becomes good and healthy again for her to hunt, they go ahead out and into the wild, and they go ahead and hunt, and the puppy learns basically how to hunt, and that's pretty much about it. The next thing that happens is all these humans and survival start going on. So yeah, and that's about it. And the next thing that happens is that one day they go to a bunch of humans and they're like, snarl, how dare you try to kill my mother. Apparently this gesture means God kill you, because apparently the throat is the most vulnerable part of a wolf. And then however the human's like, Kiche, come, Kiche, in some sort of Indian language, and they goes ahead, and the pup's like, what the hell is happening? You're gonna kill my mom! And they go ahead, and he tries to go ahead and fight for her. They're like, nice wolf. He's a quarter wolf. Kiche's brought us a pup who'll be a good one. And you know what? Because of his white fangs, we'll call him White Fang. And he's now really White Fang, and he adapts to life in this place, in the Indian camp. And that's about it. So hopefully you guys actually do enjoy this episode. I really hope you guys did enjoy this. And until next time, Shannon out. Peace. Bye-bye. See you guys in part 4 and part 5. Wear a helmet.